I assume you've seen this if we're on to KSP time. No, I actually haven't seen the show and tell, but I will load that up while we're loading Kerbal up. Let me change the directory. We're going back to the moon in Kerbal. So, let's do it. Mission mode part 130 is what I think we're on right now. Or is it 129? I don't know. We'll just go with 129. Alright. What do you got for me here? Well, that doesn't suck. Wow. That's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. All right, guys. I'm gonna
go and throttle up.
Take a stretch break real quick while Kerbal's loading up. This one is this break's gonna be quick, so I'll just be right back. One moment while KSP is loading.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
All right, dudes. Let's go. Woke up for a moment at this tweet. Just a Dutch guy. What? What is this? I don't. The link don't work. Did they delete it, Dutch guy? Well, that explains that. It's working for you. It's the HLS tweet. Nice. Twitter is dead, so nothing of value was lost. Good. All right. So, we're going up to Liberty Station. Is it the SpaceX link for HLS, dude? Yeah. If that's what it is, yeah, man. It's pretty rad, huh? Alright, guys. Pathfinder made it up here for the Luna 4 mission with the crew. And now we go. To the moon. So, I launched them up here. It did do a flip maneuver on the way up, and I do need to fix that. But we made it up here, and we have transfer stage 8 ready to go. We got plenty of monopropellant left over for the mission on both modules here. Totally filled up. First thing we'll do here on the transfer stage is make sure that we disable the midship RCS on both modules. Okay. Could you give a rundown as to where you're at for folks like me who haven't tuned in for a few streams? So we're working on the Lunar 4 mission right now. Lunar 4 is another mission out to the moon. The lander is refueled. DART is back up in the air. We launched another crew up. Everything is good. Now we just need to go out to the moon. Crew is aboard this vehicle right now. And we're going to go from there. So this is Lunar 4. We're going to separate from the space station now. Alright, we're separating here. How many refueling starships are needed to refuel a single flight? I don't know. I think multiple if I had to guess. Tessa, 60 months. 5 more years. 8 to 12 starships? Eight to 12? There's no way, Steven. I don't think it would be that much. I'd say 2. Two to 3, man. I'm curious as to what the... Well, I mean, like, I'm curious as to what a tanker starship is going to look like. Is the whole thing just going to be one giant fuel tank? You know, like... Is there a tanker variant? There has to be, Mason. Okay. Six to get a decent payload to TLI. Yo. Yeah, Core. I don't know, man. 12 if you want all 100 tons. Got it. From Everyday Astronaut. Yeah. Dude, what is happening? What is happening? That's a spaceship, dude. That's a NASA spaceship, man. That's ridiculous. I can't believe that. I can't. I just. All right. All right. I had prograde lock on. Okay. We're reading 2400 Delta V here. Let's go. Dogecoin, baby. Let's go Dogecoin, baby. I've seen the top of the mountain, and it is good. Gotta do a slight inclination change here. Oh, SpaceX, we are going. I can't believe it transpired this way, Buck. That's just... I can't believe this. I can't believe this. That's ridiculous. All right. You guys ready? We're gonna do a slight inclination change and then we go. Yep, that's right, T-Man. Okay. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna dial in our translunar injection burn here. Here we go. Quick warplane question. Did World War II planes have vertical convergence, and do modern jets have it? What's vertical convergence? What in the hell's that mean? Lego Starship Lunar Lander 1 wreck. SpaceX and Dogecoin to the moon. Glory to Glorzo. Compensation for bullet drop. You can, yeah, the machine guns were adjustable. You could set convergence angle, and it really, you could set it. Yeah, of course. The machine guns were mounted on shims, kind of like headlights on a car, so you could point them in different directions, but only to a certain extent. I know you could set convergence angle. I'm not sure about other ones. Mason, have you ever heard about the Gear Wars? Do you even know my name? It's Revolio Clockbird Jr. And calling me Gearhead is like calling an American Bacon Face. Alright, we're standing by. How are you guys doing? What about you? We got 3 minutes and 27 seconds on the burn right there, total time, so let's burn around 1 minute. Here, let's go over here. Okay, here we go. Luna 4, your go for TLI. Hey, Milo. Someone posted this in your Discord. Look at it, it's so small. It's so tiny. You know what, Grabstar? I don't hate it. It's so small. It's so tiny. Look at this little cute. Look at this little thing. Look at that little thing. It's small. It's so small. You must hear that a lot, Age. Not as much as your mom could. Small ship. Small, I think you mispronounced the word ugly. What's up, Sawyer? Interesting day, huh? Understatement. God, caveman, why? Why? Moon cannon. Yeah, right? Dude, I swear that movie was made by time travelers. Never would have guessed it in a million years. I would have invested in Doge before I bought this. Right? It's crazy, dude. Alright. Wait, who uses Bing? Just Bing it, Mason. Just Bing it, bro. Just Bing it, bro. Well, NASA man, one of the things, I mean, Sawyer, one of the things that I talk about here is how underfunding can come back to bite you. Oops. Got those 2 days ago, now at 160? Hell yeah, man. Alright, TLI burn is almost done here. Transfer stage 8 and transfer vehicle 1 working swimmingly. Stand by for engine cutoff. Engine cutoff confirmed. We have nominal stage performance. Shutting down the engine. Oh, yeah. Eee, that's nice. Insertion at 40 should be good. Reagan, you just woke up and you had this weird dream where NASA only picked SpaceX or HLS and no one else. Isn't that weird? Hey, Tiger Fang, what's up, brother? How you doing? Thomas, where are you going? Wait, was SLS involved with Artemis at all? It's the primary way of getting people out there, someone won. Getting gravel and sand. Got it. What are you doing? You're straying too far. It set off my alarm. No, I'm just kidding. Man, someone's really been out there exploring. I can see you. I'm Electric Eye. Not bad. Moved an 8x3x3 fish tank for a buddy of mine today. Right on, dude. Have you ever tried to land a Starship-like craft on the moon? No. No, I can't say that I have. Since a feller's getting around to hooking his peepers on the latest Vice Grip video, that Firebird. Did Derek release another video, dude? There's a Binky. There should be a Binky video around too. Oh. Why did you tell me about that right now? Why did you tell me about that, you? Three-quarter-inch glass. That thing is heavy. Oh, yeah. It'll get you in the mood for racing. It's a nice DeLorean. Yep. Yeah, see? Nice DeLorean. Nice car. I need to... Oh, gosh, it's an hour long. Oh, yep. Nope, that's not good. Well, I'm not going to get any sleep tonight because I'll be watching that. All right, guys, we're on the translunar injection burn. I'm going to warp us out here. Yoo-hoo! Is that a Supra? Moon? Oh, hi, Moon. 2x speed, my brother. I do... No. Vice grip, you do not watch at 2x speed. No. I don't live my life a quarter mile at a time. I live my life a quarter pounder at a time. For those 10 bites or less, nothing else matters. Not the French fries, the sauce, not that Coca-Cola and too much ice. For those 10 bites or less, I'm free. You think you will need the lunar starship? No, Anakin. I have the high ground. Wait, what? Honestly, if she has a vice grip, she can go at whatever speed she wants. Yo, I'll see myself out.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Dutch guy, 29 months. Wait, give it back. Great hanging out all these years. Keep being awesome. Thanks, man. Dank. How does he do this? What's that, Bandit? Praise Dale, praise Dale. Alright. We should get a lunar circularization burn here momentarily. Do it for Dale, we'll frickin' see later. Hell yeah, brother. You're on Skater McToaster Oven YouTube channel. Alright, stand by for circularization. Yeah, Strike, I know. That was the Minmus missions. Yeah, that didn't end well. Alright, T-minus 30 seconds. When this... Oh god, please, no, never. Why not? Starship on top of a core stage is not the worst idea, Sawyer. That's not the worst idea. You know why? That'll get you a fully fueled starship into orbit. That's why that's not a bad idea. It's like having the Earth departure stage.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Hey, Dominic! Welcome to Mission Control. You're going throttle up. Thanks for the sub, my dude. It just looks wrong. I know logistically it makes a lot of sense, but come on! Really? Are the solid boosters that powerful? Dude, yeah. Each one of the 5 segments just space makes 14,000 kilonewtons of thrust. It's 28,000 kilos between the 2 boosters. That's not a small amount. Yeah, we've done the math out. Fully fueled starship is too heavy. That's the problem. It would be cool to see, though. And that's not including the 4 RS-25s, exactly. Look at the picture of that T-Man linked, Dutch guy. Okay, almost there. Core stage on top of super heavy. now we're talking. Too bad air starting RS-25s isn't a thing. How about SLS just send up a Starship fuel delivery? I don't think it can carry that much extra weight, Tessa. Alright, we are captured. The Luna 4 crew is captured. Where is that lander? Okay. Alright, now I just got to dial in this orbit a little bit. Nope. Real curious, has NASA ever considered recovering the core stage? No, Just Space, you can't. It would need a Guys, the core stage makes it into orbit. Fellas, the core stage makes it into orbit. Okay? So, because it makes it into orbit, you need a full thermal protection system. So unless we plan on taking a core stage and shaping it like a gigantic space shuttle, you're gonna have a little bit of an... You're gonna have a little bit of a problem. What do you think about this? Sasha thinks it's a good idea. Huh. Okay. Did we land yet? I don't know. Are you done using caps lock? No, I haven't landed yet. That thing has science on it. Ah. There's no command for Sasha? No! I don't know, Ash. I because raisins. Do you like raisins? What is Sasha? Sasha is an automaton. Sasha and Boris. Yeah, do you like raisins? Did you get that from a fair or something? No, I got it from Japan. Should tell you everything you need to know. Alright, where's the lander? There it is. Japan's the best. Do you think Blue Origin will continue with their own HLS to go along with New Glenn? In some way, shape, or form combat, yes, I do. Doing a slight course adjustment here. Slowing speed to 5 meters a second. Crew has arrived at the lander. Do you point to the target when slowing, or do you point retrograde? You gotta retrograde. You gotta point retrograde, bud. Beautiful shot of Kerbin back there. .20 centimeters a second. Nice, public. Okay, we're going for final dock here. Stand by. Closing speed to 10 centimeters a second. Looking for a soft capture here. Stand by for soft cap. We have soft capture. And we have become duck. Quack, quack, quack. We have become duck. How to become duck? Excuse me. Excuse me. One duck. That's quacktastic. Okay. He protect, he attack, but most importantly, he quack. We have become a duck. Exactly. And what weighs more than a duck? Pigs, apples, the very small rocks. Does it float? Churches! Lead! Boy, I tell you what, that's dang old quacktastic. So, how much fuel do we have here? Oh, wow, we got plenty. To answer your earlier question, just by rough calculations, if Starship is leaving low Earth orbit, it'll need about 9,000 delta V to get to the lunar surface via near rectilinear halo orbit and back to NRHO. Starship needs 1,000 tons of fuel at a dry mass of 100 tons. Vacuum Raptor ISP of 380 is the goal. With a payload to LEO of 100 tons, you'll need around 10 refueling trips. I hate it. I hate it. Yeah, I hate it. Thanks. I hate it. Thanks, Foliant. And this is the cheap option? Just make a Saturn V. Just make a Saturn V, for frick's sake. Don't get me wrong, I love Starship. I love it. But man, is that complicated. That's a lot of mission architecture, man. As soon as they start making fuel on the moon, it becomes a moot point. Scalability for Starship is key, right? I love Starship as a Mars lander for sure, I'll say that. Dude, this is going to be complicated, man. But like I said, if anybody has the chops, SpaceX does, baby. A lot of mission architecture that's essentially future-proof for several decades. Yes. That's insane, Novus. In the immortal words, we're gonna need a bigger boat. Alright, now I got a question. Do you think we should refuel this thing fully? I think we should. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to detach transfer stage 8 from the transfer vehicle very, very briefly. And I'm going to attach it to the bottom of the lander so we can refuel it. Okay, transfer stage 8 has separated. We are activating the translation thrusters. Well, I tell you what, starships should be filled up with some dang old good quality propane. Why they using methane? Methane sounds like something that comes out of a cow's butthole. Propane come from the ground just like any other regular old fuel energy source. The numbers weren't there, but that's the portion of the SpaceX technical section. I suggest you read it. Roger. I'm interested to see what happens in Boca. Should we see testing ramp up? Well, with an additional $2.9 billion, yeah, pretty much. I think, and the $1.16 billion that they just got, I'd say SpaceX is sitting pretty right now, dude. Do it, Bloodfib. different Boca. Different Boca. Different Boca. Nasmith. Different Boca. Did we forget about Dragon XL? Guys, I'm not one to say that I think Dragon XL is off the books, but I think Dragon XL is off the books. I mean... Starship replacing Dragon XL altogether? Considering that Starship is like the size of Gateway, yeah. second, guys. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm just topping off the lander fully. We don't need this fuel, but it's extra margin, and if the margin isn't there, we can just put it back into the transfer stage. Don't know, Jackery. Maybe. Okay, we're fueled. Thoughts on last boss? Yes. One starship in mission mode. You guys gotta want that architecture. I can see SpaceX leaving a tanker variant in orbit and refueling that between moon launches. Most likely. Nice, Thomas. Wait, someone wants that architecture? Shut up, man. That's the whole point, Badger. I wonder if you can tell how you really feel. EJ and spandex when? Why would you want this? I don't want... No, nobody wants that. God doesn't want that. Who wouldn't want that? Brimo might want that. Krillani's yeah, no, Krillani, I don't think that would be fun for anyone. I don't. That would be amazing, right? Okay. Unlikely considering only Artemis. The current HLS relies on SLS and Orion. If SLS only goes up 2 times a year with Orion, you're waiting 6 months between fueling flights. Novus, I'm probably not the right one to say this, but I have an honest question. At what point is the Saturn V worth it? Or doing something like an integrated architecture from the start? At what point does that become worth it? You know, like... And I ain't hated on SpaceX. Hell no. Imagine that. That's stupid. You're starting from the ground up. Dude, it almost seems like that might be easy, you know? I don't know, man. Sorry, I'm just being pragmatic. Yeah, I gotcha. Like, at what point are we gonna realize that just doing, you know, oh, let's build the vehicle first and let's build stuff later? At what point are we gonna realize that that's a really bad way to do things? Like, and I'm not hating on SpaceX. I'm hyped for Starship. That's really cool, but this mission architecture is all over the place. You have an Orion moving, an SLS and an Orion moving people, and then a Starship moving the lander out there. Like, it's just all over the place. And then Falcon Heavy's moving Gateway. Like, that's a lot of different things. But then again, that's what I want. If that's what it's gonna do to keep it, you know, to keep the program nice and healthy, that's fine. Wouldn't all you need to do is upgrade Orion's service module? Yeah. All I'm gonna say is that they're definitely doing something right. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. If Ares 5 was this thing, how much simpler would the mission architecture be? 2 launches. 2 launches to the surface of the moon, Blinga. 1 launch to put the lander in the departure stage up there, another one with Ares 1 with Orion. Yep, that's it. 2 launches. Yeah, redundant dissimilar architecture. That's true. Yeah. Launch Orion on Starship and then dock with HLS in lunar orbit. Yeah, B-Money, I don't know. And you're doing all your ops in low Earth orbit. Gotta save that money though, Novus. So stupid. Let's go to the moon, baby. Listen, I'm just saying. I know. I'm not today of all days, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to. But seriously. No, Sawyer. We can't do that. Come on. Okay. Let's do this. We got to transfer the science equipment in. Wait, does this thing already have... How do you... How did you do... Oh, alright. Crew is now moving into the lander. Take the parachutes off. It's NASA, man, Badger. Alright, so solar panel, ECS, goo bed, so we need that. Crap. How do we... How did... How did... Ah! There we go. No. Tessa, you didn't tell me so. We already had it. You suck. You're not helping. Go away. Take the pack fuel out. So we have solar panels, ECS, goob monitor. We need the seismometer and the... that. Take one of the experiments, put it there. Take another experiment, put it there. Put another solar panel down. I think that's it. I think we're good. Yeah, Reagan, I know. Gotta monitor that goober. That's right, goober monitor. Hans goober monitor. Alright, we got everything aboard. They can leave the chutes there, that's no problem. Monoprop reserves on the lander are good. Okay. Powering down the transfer vehicle. Transfer vehicle's powered down. You're go for separation. Boop. Lander separation is confirmed. Where are we landed? Ooh. We should probably pick the landing site. I have no idea, Kelly. I'll be honest with you. Second stage concept for new launch vehicle. What do you think from an engineering standpoint? I have to understand what the vehicle's supposed to do, but it looks right to me. Tell me your engineering. What is your engineering point of view? What? Yes. Alright, we're gonna have to do a couple of orbits here, guys. You know what? I know where we're gonna land. Let me pick out a waypoint with curb net. Yeah, Brainiac, for sure. Bingo. Yep, that's where we'll go. Old moon base spot right there. All right. Site is programmed in. How's the Minmus rescue looking?
Discovery, go at throttle up.
It's gonna be a second. It has to go around. "28 days later. Hey, Allie. 39 months. Awesome news about SpaceX. Yeah, I'm with you. Could be better, but it's not the worst. Okay. First landing burn for the Lunar 4 crew is ready to go. Pressurizing the systems, bringing them online.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Badulin, 7-month resub, and 0 with a 13er. Thanks, guys. All right. Let's do this.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
How could it be better? 2 teams. The undocking is coming up on the ISS, yep. Earn Jeb coins, such assets. To the moon, man. Stand by for the first powered burn here. Here go for PDI. T-5. PDI burn is successful. Second burn is inputted. Go for final descent here in T-minus 10 minutes. Okay, ground altimeter is on. What are we doing for racing? We're getting in cars and then we're going to drive them around a track. But that's not important right now. $12:02. Stand by for secondary. Going over the crater rim now. Coming in for a close shot here. Power descent burn 2 is ignite. Alright, Novus, I'll read that in a second, bud. I don't see it. I don't see it. Hang on. Where are you? Diverting to an alternative landing site. I couldn't see it. I couldn't pick it out. 100 meters. Stand by. 7 meter. Okay, engine stop. Shutting down, saving engines. Couldn't pick out the anomaly. It said there was an anomaly over here, and there should be an anomaly over here, but I don't know where it went. Oh, I couldn't see it. Damn. Couldn't see the dang thing. It was behind the rim of the crater. No wonder I couldn't see it. It's behind that. Alright. Well, that's good to know. We should have enough Delta V to make the hop. Yeah, we're on the cliffside here, in the rim of the crater.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
There's the transfer stage up there. Alright, we're back on the moon. Let's set up the surface experiments. We're still good. This is perfect. Yeah, there'll be plenty more missions to try again.
Discovery,
Alright.
go at throttle up.
14 months. Secret Me gifted a sub. Thanks. We copy on the ground. 4. Bunch of guys down there turning blue. We're breathing again. Yeah, good thing I gave myself that extra fuel. That would have sucked. That would have not been fun otherwise. Alright. Deploying experiments. Experiments deployed on both sides. Alright. Bobbus is gonna pop out here. He's stepping off the ladder now. And he's walking. You have a timeline for racing in Soyuz tonight. I don't know how we're gonna balance the Soyuz of docking with Racing Geek. I really don't, but I'll figure something out. You know, NASA just decides to do all the things on the day where I have other obligations because screw me, right? Yeah, of course. The year of our Lord, the Kraken. No. Bobbus, Kerman, Wubbo, Kerman, John Doe, Kerman. Skip racing? No. Alright, let's get the other two out here. Wubbo, the scientist on the mission, stepping out now. Why do you keep switching between Luna and Lunar? I'm not. This landing site was planned. Hey, don't give me that crap. The Apollo 11 final landing site wasn't the planned landing site. Yeah, baby. All right. Hey, Reagan, what does the title say now? Can you check it for me? Please, please, check the title for me. I insist. Oh, nope, changed it back. Sorry, you missed it. Alright, take a surface sample here. Hell yeah. Perform some EVA science, Wubbo. Alright, do we have a moonstone around? When did they add golf? Pretty recently. Is that a moonstone?
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Nope. Hey, Syrian, 73-month resub. Thanks, man. Wait, what's that? What's that over there? Damn it. Went Boeing for this lander. It's kind of just a mix of a bunch of different things, Snackless. Oh, okay. Just gonna place down the experiments. Three-man lander, Josh, yep. Build an 18-hole golf course on the moon. The goober. Where are my sounds? Soyuz is leaving the station now. Boom. End of the night, TZ is what it's called. Whoa, that picture though. What's this? It's a spaceship, but that's not important right now. Alright, we're gonna deploy the seismometer. You ever wonder what's going on under there? Wubbo is a scientist, yes. I'm not going through all systems. Hey, Gas, what's going on, man? Did it just undock? Yeah, AFD. That stream doesn't have any commentary? Alright, let's go over to NASA TV.
All FOD. The range between the station and the
Well, that doesn't
is
suck.
about 10 meters. And we still have aggregate readiness of the attitude control system.
And this view from Soyuz cameras
Stand by for the first separation burn.
showing the Soyuz's perspective.
The thoughts are that SpaceX
Looking
will
right
separate
back
Lunar
at the
Starship
docking
and the
port
stuff
on the
we've been
voice
seeing in
module.
Boca. Regular Starship will continue in Boca, and Lunar Starship will go the way of Dragon 2. I don't see NASA going with their current development. Maybe. Yep. It's just up there, doing its thing. Why can't I deploy the ionographer?
Just seconds away from the first of two separation burns by the Soyuz
Why can't we deploy
vehicle.
this?
This will be an 8-second burn to increase its opening rate away from the orbital laboratory.
Echo.
Depots started firing exactly 3 minutes after the undocking. 7.9 seconds of depots.
Close the cargo menu.
Firing. Right now we are rolling.
Ah, okay. I got it.
left.
Dude.
The roll
Great picture.
maneuver is complete. The range is currently about 30 meters. Standing by for the second sub-burn.
Good thruster activity. First separation burn was right on the money. Standing by for the second.
Yeah, that's so cool.
We see the motion control system readiness. Yep, we confirm aggregate attitude control system readiness. In 5 seconds, stand by for the second set burn. Copy.
Okay, Wubbo is moving to deploy the surface experiments package here.
Depots are on at 4 minutes 20 seconds after the physical separation. We are moving towards the U.S. segment of the station. 14.9 seconds.
And the second separation burn now complete and
There she
reported
goes.
to be good. No issues.
Yeah, Fleckin', you
This
did.
view again from the Soyuz as it begins a faster opening rate away from the space station.
Oh, that's so cool.
18.
Soyuz departure this evening coming amidst a period of activity in which 14 astronauts and cosmonauts are coming and going from the station in 4 different spacecraft over a 3-week period, in addition to 2 vehicle relocations, one by this very Soyuz MS-17 spacecraft back on March 19th, followed a few days later.
That's so cool,
by
man.
The relocation of the Crew 1 Dragon vehicle.
The periscope to approach mode.
Okay, we're getting science here from
And you can,
from our lander.
remove the maneuver flag.
MS is the version of Soyuz. MS is the current version of Soyuz, the most updated version. Think of it like Mark II, Mark III, Mark IV.
Uber 1, 2.
They are going home. That's
advance
Sergey, Kate, and Kate.
11.
We watched them launch on stream a couple months ago.
Copy and confirm. Go ahead. We have maneuver. It's done. Depots are on. And we're monitoring via.
Yes, affirmative, you have a go to put the Kavada into the closed position. Copy, I have a go.
Okay. Do a barrel roll. To barrel roll, press Z or R twice.
On your go, we'd like to
Do a barrel roll.
inhibit for command execution.
I'm trying to get him to put the experiments in the experiment thing.
You are going to
No, don't hit the top.
use address 2.
Stop it. You're making me nervous.
Entering.
Oh my god.
Inhibit of confirmation or acknowledgement of
Multiple
I
vehicles
don't.
in the field
All right,
of view.
demo.
The Crew 1.
Dude.
Resilience
Oh,
in
don't
the
zoom.
foreground.
Damn it.
Right behind it, the
Did you
Soyuz
see it?
MS-17 departing, heading for a landing on the steppe of Kazakhstan at 11:56 p.m. Central.
confirmed.
I couldn't get it.
Go ahead and turn off.
They had a view with
SSM.
Dragon Resilience. Crew 1's Dragon in the
Document
foreground.
Copy. That's command D8. D8 has been fired. D7, D17 are not illuminated. Turning off the flight light. Floodlight is turned off. And we're going to put the translation hand controller into the stowage or transportation position.
So I'm taking the data
Copy
here.
and concur, Sergey.
I'm going to take all the data here, and this data will find its way back to Liberty Station.
The juxtaposition of the current space program and the future target, the crescent moon, nearby as the Soyuz continues to depart the neighborhood of the International Space Station.
Translational hand controller is in the transportation position. Copy.
Oh, that's a thing.
TVS
Yeah.
display.
Camera views don't
I
suck,
have
man.
armed
That's
the
for
command
sure.
To TV off, OFF. Ready to fire the command. Command has been fired and executed. TV is off. Copy.
Brian, Kate Rubins, Sergei Ryzikov, and Sergei Kutskverchkov are on this one. 2 cosmonauts and an astronaut.
Please let us know when you'd like to get the SCADU parameters. You can give it to us now. The first section pressure tank pressure is 162. Copy. Section 2 pressure tank.
It's a translator,
pressure
Flykin.
is
She's
164,
translating what Sergei and Sergei are
prop
saying.
Is 460. Copy.
Soyuz Commander Sergei Ryzhikov reporting fuel parameters and tank pressures to the Russian flight controllers in the Russian Mission Control Center outside of Moscow.
The reduced pressure alarm disconnection from control circuit.
Yeah, she does a good job, Kim. Whoever it is. Alright, and now this batch here is the science that will transmit.
Command A of 5.
Good view of the Soyuz MS-17
And
with Rubins, Ryzhikov, and Kudskverchkov on board. 11 minutes now since the undocking of the Soyuz. Next stop, Kazakhstan.
off.
Yep, they'll be on the ground pretty much before we're done with racing tonight, guys. It's going to be pretty awesome.
Off nominal situations, RODF is restaged. Copy that. The next milestone is
It's a nice.
at 055500. Okay, so that means we'll see you in over an hour. Yes, just make sure that you know, you remember that so you are in dynamic enabled mode on the vehicle, so be sensitive to that. And
well, the 3 crew members aboard the Soyuz MS-17 have departed the International Space Station. The search
No,
and recovery
Kim, not at all.
forces and embedded NASA
What
personnel
Dan
have
said.
departed their hotel in Zhezkazgan, the staging site for tonight's landing operations. They'll be making their way to the Zhezkazgan airport to position themselves on their respective Russian Mi-8 helicopters, awaiting takeoff around the time of the deorbit burn.
Wait,
headed for the landing
Mi-8s?
zone.
Kim, aren't they 17s? Aren't they Mi-17s? They gotta be. They're Mi-17s. I thought. Could be wrong. They land on land. Yep. They land on the steppe of Kazakhstan. Very nice. He said Mi-8s. Aren't Mi-8s the old versions? 17s are the ones that they're using, if I was looking at that right. Soyuz is the capsule that does the air cushion landing. Nope, Soyuz blows up at the ground, just like New Shepard. I am from Kazakhstan. It's semi-cool. Right on. 8s are still in use. Nice. Old tricks are the best tricks, I guess. Okay, these guys have gotten all the science that they need. Oh yeah, it's EJ, right? Yeah, Trojan. Mm-hmm.
This is Mission Control Houston.
Yeah, okay.
If you're just joining us, you're looking at the Soyuz MS-17 spacecraft that departed the International Space Station 14 minutes ago under the command of Russian cosmonaut Sergei Ryzhikov, accompanied by NASA's Kate Rubins and Russian cosmonaut Sergei Kudzverchkov. They are now free flying from the station, moving to a point well away from the complex for the deorbit burn that will take place to begin their journey home. The deorbit burn scheduled at 11:01 p.m. Central Time tonight.
Oh yeah, it's easy? They usually go to Zhezkazgan with an Mi-8? No, okay, cool. Crew is all back aboard. Lander is reading 1320. Good number. 1320 Delta V.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Switching gifted us up to TZ. You landed. Good job. Yep, we are on the moon and we got a Soyuz undock happening over there.
The 3 crew members on board the Soyuz MS-17 will now have a bit of free time until a little over an hour from now, when they'll tag up with the Russian flight controllers at the Russian Mission Control Center to receive a briefing on weather conditions in the landing area, the atmospheric pressure inputs for their control panel, and other
Yep,
checks
these are
of their
surface
systems
experiments packages.
prior to the time
The
that they
seismometer will
approach
be
the
very
deorbit
useful.
burn. It should be a splendid Saturday morning for a landing in Kazakhstan with, again, just a few clouds forecast at 25,000 feet. Visibility in excess of 6 miles.
Hey, Mac, what's going on?
Temperatures to greet the 3 crew members.
Surely you've
of
grown a
about
lot since the last
64
time you were
degrees
here.
Fahrenheit.
Yeah, it's been an uphill battle, but I'd like to think that I'm doing all right. How are you?
That's a code, yes, it will be code MS-17. MS-17, fantastic, thank you.
Everything to the moon. What's Elon saying, Kim? Oh, that car though. Oh, Jack! Jack, why? Why? Jack, why? Jack, why though? Why would you do this? Jack! Jack! Come on! What a savage. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright. Where is the capsule? That's what we're targeting here. Oh, right in the boosters. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Lord Prod, yep.
Now
Whoa.
that the undocking has occurred, let's look forward to the deorbit burn that is planned for 11:01 p.m. Central Time, a 4-minute 38-second.
Is it burning or is it making it snow?
Braking maneuver to slow the Soyuz down, enabling it to drop out of orbit. Some 28.5 minutes later, the pyrotechnic separation of the 3 sections of the Soyuz, the crew in the center section called the descent module. With the heat shield in the direction of travel, the 3 crew members will have G-forces building up around them to about 3 or 4 Gs or so, their maximum G loads. About 15 minutes before touchdown, the command sequence is initiated to first deploy a large drogue chute, followed by an even larger main parachute. The Soyuz will cant into the right orientation, and just
the Soyuz can't even into orientation.
Soft landing engines.
Watch, it's gonna blow up. Ready?
The Soyuz will fire in a final braking maneuver.
It's got separatrons pointing down, basically.
Home on the steppe of Kazakhstan with landing scheduled at 11:56
Is this KSP?
p.m.
Yeah.
Central Time.
Yeah.
56 a.m. Kazakhstan time on Saturday morning. Once,
look, guys, the Soyuz is flying in space. See it up there on the left?
Search and recovery forces will be touching down.
KSP alpha footage.
The Mi-8 helicopters.
Okay, so they are 8s.
Will be boarding soon at the airport in Zhezkazgan for about a 35-minute flight from Zhezkazgan to the landing zone. Once the helos are on the ground, first off will be the erection of an inflatable medical tent nearby, where the 3 crew members will be carried into for initial medical tests shortly after they have a few minutes in comfortable chairs outside of the spacecraft once they're extracted one by one. The medical tests should take about an hour and a half or so. After which,
they gave Shannon a crown.
Will be brought,
that's cool.
Into respective helicopters nearby for about a 2-hour and 15-minute flight to the staging city in Karaganda, where all of the various respective parties supporting landing tonight in Kazakhstan first began their meetings and reviews of landing conditions a few days ago. Once back in Karaganda, Kate Rubins will board a NASA aircraft for a flight back to Houston, while Ryzhikov and Kud Sverchkov will board a Gagarin Cosmonaut Training Center aircraft for a flight back to their training base in Star City, Russia, outside of Moscow.
GCTC. It won't take very long, Hellfish. Alright. Okay, guys, I gotta wait a little bit. So we're gonna target 18 by 18 here. Okay, they've been down on the surface for a little while here. So, for better throttle ability, I'm only going to use 2 of the thrusters on board. We're going to check out all systems. Okay, systems are checked. Okay, we're looking good here. Stand by for launch here. I'm going to wait until this thing comes up over the horizon here.
To recap, the Soyuz MS-17 has undocked from the International Space Station, that occurring on time at 8:34 p.m. Central Time. Kate Rubins, Sergei Ryzhikov, and Sergei Kudzverchkov are now moving to a safe distance away from the station for the final leg of their journey home and a parachute-assisted landing on the.
Sorry you didn't get the NASA contract. I make good landers. Just saying.
Tonight.
When does racing start? An hour?
On the air in about an hour and a half at 10:30 p.m. Central Time, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time, with our deorbit burn and landing coverage. And again, you see the times there of the deorbit burn, 11:01 p.m.
So the deorbit burn for me is going to be midnight, and landing is going to be at 1.
On the air with all of the post-landing activities at the landing site. So we'll see you back here at Mission Control in Houston in an hour and a half. Thanks for joining us. This is Mission Control Houston.
You're welcome. All right. We got to get our ascent and descent music here. Gotta wait for this thing to get up over us here. Let's do this. Stand by. Hold. Recycle. Okay. It was just the ground trying to hold us down. Ready? T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. $70 seconds worth of burn time left over. I didn't forget the experiments, guys. We're good. There's that stupid moon arch that I couldn't see. $55 seconds worth of burn time here. How did we end up at St. Louis? We shouldn't have taken the left at Albuquerque, man. $35 seconds left. Okay. Good ascent burn. 30 seconds left of fuel. We got 387. 387 meters a second Delta V. Everything's looking real good there. We have to do an inclination change here. Okay. Reorienting the lander for a slight orbit adjustment. This is way more stressful when the Kerbals are on board. Yeah, I know. The Lunar 4 crew taking aim back onto the transfer vehicle here. This is a good lander, and we made a decent lander. I'm pretty happy with this. Okay, stand by. Correction burn 1. Ooh, we overburned a little bit. Compensating with the mano prep. Okay. Reorienting, we're in a 19 by 10 orbit. We're going to just do a little bit of a boost with the SAS here. Okay, we're circularized. Looking good. Okay, we're going to shut down the ascent engines. We do not need them again here. And we should be able to take it in with monopropellant from here on out. That's right, Badger. Should we herp a derp tonight? If we herp a deedly deep. Herp deedly derp. Catching up to... Yeah, I gotta land 5 times. We have some other flights to do. Now we're gonna start targeting higher inclinations, guys. The thing is, I'm just not sure how we're gonna do that with the lander. Use that module I showed you and made a gateway. Oh, that's quite nice. That's brilliant. That's wonderful. No, it looks good, man. The next transfer stage, Zonic will have to relocate it for the next inclination. Let's derp without the herp, please. Oh, okay. Well, I mean... You sure? Should we herp a derp tonight? If we derp a heedly deep. This is pod racing? I'll try spinning. That's a good trick. Ah! I know we're in trouble. Just hang on. Don't want another sandwich incident? Where are you? Oh, hi, Mark. What's new with you? How's your Mark life? You look like you're 15. Thanks, man. Maximum derp. Hi, V. I'm V. Okay, close speed is 4 meters a 0.4 meters a second here. Breaking SLS news, Kappa. Ugh. That's not funny. Bringing the vehicle in now. Gently. We have soft capture and okay, hard mate, we're good. Most excellent, bros. Gonna have to do a little bit of a surface EVA or on-orbit EVA here for Bobbus to move the science around. Okay, we have double the science moved. Now we're gonna transfer the crew over. And I think I left redundant stuff here. I did. We're gonna load the leftover science experiments that we brought. I brought 2 of them. Got some solar panels and the goob monitor and an ECS for the next mission. Excellent. Just straighten this all out. Make sure they have the parachutes here. Should have left the parachutes at the station to save some mass, but it's okay. Okay, now we're going to power down the lander. Lander is powered down. Wow. That's pretty cool, man. In Los Angeles, a Tycon, LHD 6, 2 replenishment. Oh no, there's a replenishment over there, and there's an LPD over there. What? Oh! Again? Again? No, hold on. Whoa.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
It's this is a task force, Sneaky. This is a strike group. Dude, Sneaky, we have a couple of these rolling around the world at any given moment. This is a whole fleet. Well, not a whole fleet, but that's not the right way to say it. It's a task force. Holy shnikes. We got a B1 with F-22s, and then F-16s with what looks like a P-8. That's pretty awesome. And then there's fish videos. It's not a 737, it's a P-8 Poseidon. See? That's a task force victory, but I'm not going to say what or where, you know, just in case. It's a task force. Sneaky, so, like, I can give you a little bit of a thing on how task force work. Like, so the Navy... Actually, that was a lot. There was a lot of hardware there. When do we start rolling around Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 in that configuration? Yeah, I don't know. So the task force generally centers around an aircraft carrier, like a fixed-wing aircraft carrier, so like a Nimitz. Well, one of the Nimitz or a Ford carrier at this point. I saw they had Tycons, so cruisers, like on the defense. There was two of them. The video was shot on one, and there was another Tycon. There was a submarine out in front. The submarines follow the carriers around. I don't think that's. They kind of just sit there, but that was out in front. And then you had an LHD, an amphibious assault ship, and then an LPD, which is another amphibious assault ship. So there was a Marine Corps detachment with those guys. Like an entire Marine Corps. That fleet is carrying, like, what you just saw on the screen is like an entire small Air Force and an entire battalion of amphibious assault troops. That's like, it's a lot of firepower, man. Isn't the P-8 designed from scratch? No, it's a 737, guys. It's a maritime patrol. It's a maritime patrol 737. There's 7 carrier tasks with up to 5 operating at any time. There you go, Zeppelin. That's right. What's up? Wait, fixed-wing aircraft carrier? Yeah, Nimitz is a fixed-wing. Mm-hmm. I don't know what you're talking about, King. There was a B-1, F-22s, F-16, and a P-8. I mean, it's pretty cool. You were on CV-67, Kuro? Neat. Did you serve, or you've just been on it? 1 HLS worth of hardware. I know how Task Force works. I've seen Team America. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, there's a bunch of those. We have a bunch of those always floating around. Literally. Floating around at some point. Dude, it's no joke. I mean, sneaky. So, the entire U.S. military is built around going places and going places quick, right? We can blitz people, right? And I mean blitz, not like football. That's what it's built for. So, that thing can be anywhere in the world, anywhere in 24 hours. We could have that knocking on someone's doorstep in 24 hours. Anywhere in the world, anytime, any place. And, yeah. And then the submarine, to back it up, it looked like it had a boomer with it too. I mean, it could be fast attack sub, so it could be not a boomer. It could be not an escort. What's the other one? Attack submarine. Serve DJ was a radar tech. That's cool, Kuro. That's correct, Victory. Yep. Pretty much, Gaw. But yeah, I mean, 7th Fleet is... So, for the... Yeah, I mean, yes, King. The 7th Fleet is out of Yokosuka, Japan. That's where that carrier is stationed, so that's somewhere in the Pacific Ocean. Do the boomers travel with the fleet? I thought they stayed on their own. Some of them do, some of them don't.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
At least it's in mature hands. So there's 2 types of submarines that the U.S. uses. There's boomers, and then there's attack submarines. Attack submarines are carrying intermediate range ballistic missiles and obviously anti-ship weapons designed to attack stuff. The submarines you don't want to screw with are called boomer submarines. Those are ballistic missile submarines. Let's just say, in nice terms, that the submarine has 20-something launch pads built into the back of it that can launch stuff into space. I think that's a fair way to say that. I mean, Spoon, they don't call it Sherwood Forest. They don't call it Sherwood Forest for no reason. once again, I'm trying to actually go and find a picture of what I'm trying to show you, but you're not going to find pictures of inside submarines much. Let's just say that, yeah, they death. So, on a submarine, right, there's a compartment here that goes through. There's a bulkhead inside of the submarine that goes through, and you can see all the missile tubes, right? They call it Sherwood Forest. So, I mean, like, once again, okay, minus the whole, and look, the caps are painted like pool balls. Nice. Minus the whole, you know, this thing could literally kill every living thing on this planet. That is an underwater boat that can launch stuff into space. I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, I don't want it to ever do that, but that's still pretty cool. A lot of things in here, Parliament, don't react well to bullets. There are boomers which have a form of ballistic missile. Fast attack are hunters of ships and boomers and recently surface support vessels. Yep. It's very cool from a Megadeth perspective. So, like, big boy, the boomer submarines, like the Russians have those too. The Russians, the Chinese have them. So ours are the Ohio class. The Ohio class submarines are we kill you class. Those things. We got a couple of those things. And then there's the Russian Yasin, and then there's Bore. The Russians have Bore. That thing is a death machine. And then we have Virginias, we have Los Angeles, and we have a couple of Seawolves out there as well. They may have username. I mean, these submarines are gigantic. And then the Russians had the Typhoons. The Typhoon submarines, everybody knows those. Typhoons are cool, man. That's a cool sub. It's basically two submarines glued together. Yeah, see, this is like, it's two submarine hulls right side by side with each other. That's what, I mean, the thing's gigantic. Worm. Ah! The Bores are cool, but they're not as cool as Typhoons. Typhoons are cool. Falcon 9 and Dragon are vertical on the launch complex 39A. This will be the first human spaceflight mission to fly astronauts on a flight-proven Falcon 9. Ah. Yes. Well, we talk about subs. 3 subs recently submerged in the Arctic. Let me see. Hey. They popped out up there. What are those? Are those deltas? Or are they? Oh yeah, look at them pop out. They're like, hey, what up? They hide up there, Kem. Both of us. Everybody hides submarines up there. Pretty much, Bill. They're back to the 3-fin design? 3-fin design? What are you talking about? Submarines or? Last. The flight-proven Falcon 9 and Dragon 2. Yep. Is the Columbia class replacing the Virginia class? I think so. Saw Boomer in person when I toured the CVN-65 in 2012. Submarines are death machines. They're cool, man. And also, I mean, rockets are cool too. I really like rockets. Submarines are cool in their own regard. Kem, which submarines are those? I think those are Deltas, or they could be Bores. Let me take a look. Oh god, the Bore is death. It's a death machine. Well, submarines carry rockets. Yeah, but they're not the good kind of rockets, dude. I'm trying to look, but I have no idea. I think those were Oscar 2s. Judging by the conning tower. They look like Oscar 2s, those things. More dragon. Oh. Hey. How you doing? Okay, back to the mission, back to the mission, back to the mission, back to the mission, back to the... Alright. Yeah, don't we all just space, right? Make sure you save those photos for research. Yes. Yes. Can we have a homeowners association in the server so I can ignore it? We've abolished all HOAs. Killer fun. But if you break the rules, I'm gonna mess you up. Sorry for derailing the stream. There's nothing wrong with derailing the stream for some good old dang freedom, boy! Just... how to play it. I don't know how to play it. I'm Canadian, so all I'll say is poutine is delicious. Okay, I gotta stop. Let's go. We gotta get these guys home. What's up, Novalite? One Delta, 2 Deltas, and 1 Bore. Cool. Might find this interesting, but my grandfather served on the William C. Law back in '67. I'm not sure what that ship is, Novalite. More. No, stop it. Sometimes I worry about you. Sometimes I worry about me too. Those pictures though. All right. I think we got all the science aboard. Good. All right, we're gonna separate from the lander now. It was a gearing. Ah, cool. 1265. That's enough, yeah. It's 300 out for the burn and about 900 to circularize. That's an overestimation. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Just enough fuel left over. Bloody hell, what's up? Due to the SCP's findings that Dynetics' current mass estimate for its DAA far exceeds its current mass allocation, plainly stated, Dynetics' proposal evidence a substantial negative mass allocation. This negative value, as opposed to positive reserves that could protect against mass increases at this phases of Dynetics' development cycle, is disconcerting insofar as it calls into question the feasibility of Dynetics' mission architecture. You done messed up, Dynextron. Ugh. That's cool, username, right on. How did you get that far into development? It's simple, King. They were rushed. Maybe they intended a Kraken drive. Yeah, maybe, man. Watch that number. We can find the optimum eject angle right there, wherever that number's the lowest, and then... .124 should be... You know what? We'll go... Yeah, we'll go with 120. That's fine. Okay. 296 on the ejection burn here. T-minus 27 minutes. And we're go for transcurbon injection here. We got plenty amount of propellant. Plenty of fuel left over. Yeah, King, right? You think if NASA gets funding for Phase B that the national team breaks up and they all send their own individual submission, like Lockheed Martin 2017 concept? I mean, it's possible. So we had 3 proposals, a good but expensive one. I wouldn't even say national team is good but expensive. National team is the right price, and it's good. SpaceX is good as well, and it's not very expensive because they help privately. It has a lot of private investment behind it, which is, I mean, part of the reason why NASA chose them. And then Dynetics, I don't know what they were thinking. Like, I'm not trying to be mean. I just really don't understand. Okay, lander will chill there. National team's gonna stick together because it's more guaranteed. Yeah, Loopy, I see the national team, them basically shelving that project for a year. And I mean, they'll probably lobby the crap out of people for it. Guys, I don't want to be mean, but Dynetics Lander is okay. I never liked it. I never liked the drop tanks. I think the drop tanks was stupid. If you really want, like, if I'm going to be candid, I think that was dumb. I said it once, I'll say it many times. I wanted national team in SpaceX, and it looks like NASA agreed with me on that one. They just didn't have the cash. That's all. I did not like the drop tanks, Ryan. I thought that was a really dumb idea. The newer version didn't have drop tanks. Yeah, that's right. So they thought it was a dumb idea too. Overall, your thoughts on SpaceX getting the job? Underfunding space programs is dangerous. But I'm pretty happy with it. So I think Starship is dope, dude. I really like Starship a lot, Spoon. Especially as a specialized lander, it's really, really good. Drop the drop tanks. There's your negative mass. Oh. Might need a new dock soon. Thomas, make it sunk. Yeah, I'm really psyched that SpaceX got it, Spoon. I'm serious. I'm really, really, really hype on that. Not gonna lie to you. Really, really happy. I'm not happy that they didn't choose to. That's annoying. And the reason they didn't do it is because they didn't have the cash. The national... Dude, it was either... So, okay, NASA had two options here. Dynetics is not an option. Just put that over there. The two options are... I mean, you only have enough money to do one or the other. So the first option was pick the national team and underfund that project. Slightly underfund that project with the money that you had. And just pick the national team. The second version is to pick SpaceX and have the project appropriately funded with what SpaceX said was realistic for their goals. They didn't really have a choice. I know. I mean, username submarines can launch stuff into space, no problem. Wasn't the big man's new proposal increase funding for NASA? Yeah, an extra $300 million for Artemis. What's that gonna do? Last, por favor. So the moonlander is going to be half the size of the rocket that will get the crew there. I don't mind. I think we're seeing some posturing towards Congress. Underfunding HLS equals SpaceX. More funding equals a competitor. It's possible. Okay. We are go for TKI. Forgot to fire the ullage. Doesn't SpaceX have a history of underbidding for the sake of getting contracts? They do, Loopy. They underbid, and it starts to make sense here. NASA explicitly stated in their source selection agreement that SpaceX is getting private funding, and that private funding means they can bid a lower price. And I'm willing to bet that that's exactly why they can lower the price over everybody else, because Elon doesn't rely just on NASA funding. He raises funding for the company like a startup. You can go in the source selection agreement. NASA explicitly talked about that. They said that he's allowed to do that, and I'm fairly confident in plain words that private funding allowed them to put a price in that was favorable for NASA to select. It's pretty smart, man. Powered by Doge. I love SpaceX, but I'm really worried after today that NASA is going to rely on them too much going forward. Look, Squish, I love SpaceX too. I love them. I don't think it's smart, but I mean, like, I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys that, you know, not having two HLS is a good idea. It's not. But NASA there's nothing they could have done. Fingers are tied, dude. If Congress doesn't give them the money, like, that's... Yeah, what Loopy said is right. That's why I started the burn a little bit early. If your burn is going to take 10 seconds, start at T-5 till the burn. Get halfway through the burn at T+0, and then T+5 finish the burn. Private funding, you mean Elon cash? Monica, I mean that Elon and SpaceX in the Q1 of this year raised $1.16 billion for Starship funding and Starlink funding. So SpaceX bid $2.9 billion, right? You couple that with the 1.16 billion right there. That's a $4 billion proposal for SpaceX. Makes pretty good sense in my mind. Seems right to me. Yeah, Dish, tell me about it. Hey guys, like, once again, it's not ideal, but it's okay. Hey, Patriot, what's up? I mean, you talk about this with Save $30 billion a lot, but the way you kill a program you don't really care about is to underfund it. Watch it fail from the underfunding, judge it harshly for that failure, and then cancel it because it's late and over budget, right? That's exactly what happened with Constellation, Loopy. This is okay, but it's not ideal. Now, Loopy, and it feeds into another theory that I have, okay? My other theory is that, look, this is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt some people. Some people are gonna like this. Would Commercial Crew be successful if it wasn't for SpaceX? Seriously, if it was Starliner and Dream Chaser, do you think it would be as successful as it is? Do you think anybody would be flying right now? Honest question. You know the answer. All right, you guys know the answer. SpaceX is the exception. It's the exception to the rule. So, in this particular regard, I still am like, about having a sole source provider for SLS, or not SLS, for HLS, but if it was anybody, I'd want it to be SpaceX because they're clearly the exception to that rule because they get stuff done. Dream Chaser, maybe. Yeah, NASA Man, maybe. I don't know, Just Space. You'd have to ask them that. So that's what I mean. Like, you can't... I mean, and look, they underfunded Commercial Crew as well. You know what I mean? Like, it's... good. Underfunding is bad, man. That's just as bad as overfunding. Overfunding is what happened with SLS. It's just stupid. Yeah, RJ, they picked SpaceX, and only SpaceX. Nobody else. Nobody else, they couldn't afford it, which is just like, all right. Starliner or Starship first? Starliner. SpaceX have massive delays for Commercial Crew as well. Yeah, but their delays compared to everybody else were nothing. So, yeah. Guys, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like this is like 100% totally good to go. Sneaky new. Nice. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like we're 100% good to go, but we're pretty good to go. It's not the worst. Seriously. Guys, there was stipulations in the broad agency announcement for HLS, the BAA, which is basically NASA saying we want to know if anybody wants to do this. If you want to submit a proposal for a lander, submit it now. The broad agency announcement had a stipulation that they could have no contracts and they could wait. They didn't have to pull the trigger on SpaceX if they weren't 100% sure. So we could have gotten nothing. There could have been no HLS announcement. Hey, this is not ideal, but it's not bad either. It's pretty damn good. And I don't know about you guys, Lunar Starship is dope. I wanted Lunar Starship all along. I wanted Lunar Starship and National Team, and it looks like NASA agreed with me on that one. Helicopter hasn't flown yet, Harden. They had to upgrade the software. They had to upgrade... Seriously, the helicopter needed a software update. How is this not ideal? I hate that we picked one. And I hate even more that we didn't have the money to pick two. That's extremely stupid. But we could pick two next year. Who knows? National Team, like, it's very clearly like, yeah, we don't need that. Was the helicopter made by Embraer? Oh, savage, bro. Savage. We got the best option. Yeah, okay. I mean, I like National Team. National Team has a lot of flexibility in their design. RJ, the reason is because you might not need to put a literal moon base down on the surface every time. You know, I would rather Starship Lunar and the National Team work in conjunction with each other. You think Congress will be upset with NASA choosing Starship for HLS and give NASA a budget increase to add National Team to the list for HLS? Yeah, I do. I think this ruffled enough feathers. I honestly, yeah, I do think that's what's going to happen. All right, let's get back here. Let's get our own mission back to the ground. National team was the most convoluted and least yeah, but you make up for that in huge flexibility, Jim, and that's part of the reason why you choose 2 is because you want the competition. All right. Coming back home here. Stand by for circularization burn. It's going to take 2 minutes and 5 seconds, so we're going to burn at 1 minute 3. Got plenty of monoprop left over. I was going to say that if that's the station, I'm going to be really happy. But it's not. The station's over there.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Yeah, that's right, Atomic. Do you think this could pressure other companies to pursue larger or cheaper vehicles? No. I mean, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. Barkwell, 53-month resub. Loopy, that's basically what they said in short words. Look, you guys didn't give us enough money to choose 2. If you wanted 2, you should have given us more money. Maybe that will happen. NASA also very much said that they will spin off the other 2 if they get the money for it. They will bring them. They'll spin them off. Meaning that they'll have cargo services or future logistics services. Hey, you got to turn the engine on, moron. I mean, Loopy, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Oh, man. So besides SpaceX, do you see in the running for Gateway resupply contracts? I honestly think GLS is off the shelf, if you really want my honest opinion, Squishin, and I have no evidence to back that up, but I think that's what's going on. I don't know, Demo. NASA cited cost. They said it was too expensive. Okay, halfway through the burn for circularization here. Too much. Looks like we came in at a little bit of a shifty inclination there. But we got plenty of Delta V to fix that. $110. Okay. I don't know where you got the moon from the focus view, but alright, whatever. Alright, the station has to catch up to us, so what I'm gonna do... We have plenty of monoprop, but we need fuel. We need the fuel for that final circ burn, so... Alright, hold on. How much is that? How much is it to recircularize up here? I overburned. It's 25. Okay, 77. That's... I can't do that. Nope. We gotta wait. We have to wait. We have to wait until the station catches us. It shouldn't take very long. Is there anywhere where I can build some sort of apartment building in Minecraft server? Yeah, secret me. Give me 1 sec, dude. When I get these guys back to the station, because I got to do racing in a second, I'll look. Yeah, I'm looking for... How tall do you want it to be? Do you have an idea for the height? Yeah, Loopy, we gotta catch up. That's not ideal, but we have the Delta V to do it. And since it's the end of the mission, I'm not too worried about it. We have to discard the transfer stage anyway. All right. Okay, goalie. No problem, dude. I wonder where Technical went. Has anybody on the Minecraft server seen Technical in a long time? Technical is the guy's name. But, Okay, here we go. We are discussing the massive cobblestone tower. Can we remove that? Guys, that's a player's build, man. Look, it's my fault, fellas. That's my fault because I didn't specify how tall you should make your buildings. I screwed up. And what I won't do is get up someone's tail about building their own house because I didn't specify any rules. It's kind of my fault. So don't touch it. That's up to Epsiboy. It's up to no one else. Hey, Pete. How's space going? Great. This crew is just coming back from the moon here. All right, shut down the engine. Okay, we're getting near the station here. We just gotta move this way. Okay. Okay, alright. Alright, welcome back, guys. Let's see. You look tired? That's my secret, Twidget. I'm always tired. Alright, watch this. Ready? Hold my Kerbal snacks. Alright, we have sight here with the transfer vehicle. 6.6 or 6.16 monopropellant left.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Fighting! You good? Always. When you get the chance, could you see last? Could I join racing even though I really don't know much about the car stuff in the background, like tire optimization and stuff? Absolutely. As long as you adhere to basic racing rules, Kelly, what like a blue flag means, what a yellow flag means, and don't try to win the race on the first lap, sure, absolutely. We'll help anybody that wants to learn. It's just, it gets really annoying when people are inexperienced and they try to force a line and they run like 3 or 4 people off the road. What sim? Aceto? .96 monopropellant left. .19. Stand by for soft capture. We have soft capture. And a dock. Welcome back. Excellent. It's Assetto Corsa. Yeah, not Competizione. Oh, perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. Perfect peanuts. I don't know what that means. Alright, I'm going to take a little bit of monopropellant, dump it in there. Okay. We're going to get rid of transfer stage 8. Thank you very much. Good job. And okay, what do we need to do now? I need to load this thing up with some data. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Babas conduct an EVA right here. Actually, no. Oh yeah, okay, yes. All right, so he's going to go in here and he's going to take the data. He's going to do a quick EVA out the side of the station here. Review the data. Science laborate me, baby. Oh, very good. We got plenty of data now. Excellent. All right, and now there's this. So we have plenty of experiments there.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
And we transferred that into Liberty 4. Babas is going to move back into Pathfinder. And then Wubbo. And John Doe. John Doe can go down into the Constitution module. All right. Thanks, Toa. Yeah. Pretty cool, huh? All right. Now the last thing we're going to do is jettison transfer stage 8. It served us well. And prepare for the next mission. That's correct, Loopy. We have just enough to deorbit. This one topped off the lander, and we had more than enough to come back. But because we topped the lander off, yeah, we didn't have enough. But it's okay. It's okay. I just got to get that crew back down, and we can do that tomorrow. That's no problem. Let's deorbit this sucker here. Stand by. Perfect. Yeah, Loopy, I refueled the lander, or at least some of it. I only refueled a little bit. But yeah, we're good, man. That was a perfect mission. We just got to get the crew back down, but once again, I'll do that tomorrow. Okay. Cool. I got Loopy. I transmitted the science. And then we dated out the science too. We're good, man. Everything is totally A-okay here. You racing tonight? Absolutely. All right, transfer vehicle. We're gonna power that thing down. Okay. Tomorrow we're gonna get this crew back down, and then guess what? I'm getting that crew back down onto the ground. And we're launching 2 more rockets. We're launching Transfer Stage 9 and Transfer Stage 10. Yep. That's a great picture, Katra. All right. We got a lot of science from that mission, 345. Let's go back down to the Space Center. Guys, I'm gonna get ready for racing. Okay, Secret Me, can you give me like a picture of what you want to build? Give me a picture of what you want to build, and I'll tell you where you could build it. Do you have any specific ideas? I'm building the Discovery Shuttle Lego kit and didn't send the big flat piece for the display. And Lego didn't send the big flat piece for the display. What? Yeah. We have 355 on the science. We could... We could unlock bigger monoprop tanks, but that's about it. Alright, let me get a picture real quick, okay? I know, Kina. How about that, huh? I'll take things I didn't expect to happen for 400, Alex. I can't say that anymore. You know what? I'm still going to say that. Screw that. Those shuttle parts, though. Those shuttle parts, though. Okay, one more question. Would it be a bad idea just to hop in right now, or should I go through? Well, we're going to practice, Kelly, so jump in. You just picked a really bad night because Imola is a difficult track. It's really hard, really tough track. But yeah, if you're going to cut your teeth on anything, jump in. Jump in and, yeah, have some fun. Kelly, what I tell people is you're coming in here for the first time, you're racing for the first time. Treat your car like it's a spacecraft. Treat your car like it's Crew Dragon, okay? Would Crew Dragon bash into another Dragon capsule on orbit? No way, baby. No way. So just, yeah, that's all. That's all you got to know. Treat it like a spacecraft. Treat it like you're trying to the race is your mission. Completing the race is your mission. I don't give a crap where you come in. Don't worry about that right now. Jump in, and it's your spacecraft. Just get it to the end of the race. That's your objective tonight. If you ain't rubbing, you ain't racing. Yeah, in open wheel, that's not a thing, Red. In open wheel, that's not a thing at all. Not with open wheel. No, rubbing with the open wheel is not a good idea. Have you seen this? Oh, okay. Yep. All right. Yep. Yeah. Yunswiss, I'll have Soyuz up here. But yeah, okay. There's not really enough science to do what we want just yet. We could unlock shuttle parts right now if we really wanted to. I'm debating it, but yeah, we'll do it. Luna 5, guys. Luna 5 is going to be the one that fixes that rover. So we're talking about a high inclination mission now. That's gonna be a tough one. We're gonna test high inclination landing where Luna 1 basically failed. So my plan is for each one of these missions to do a new test. So what was this one? This one was reusing the lander. That's what Luna 4 was for. Reusing the lander, land equatorial, land at a similar spot. We have plenty of extra delta V margin with that lander, and we can land on an inclined orbit. So, the launches that you're going to see tomorrow, one of the launches will send a new transfer stage out to the moon to refuel the lander, and what we're going to do is we're going to relocate it into an inclination that coincides with an inclined landing site. All right? That's what we're going to test. There's a rover repair mission that pays out real good, and we're gonna repair that rover, yeah. So we'll get the stages ready to go, and then Luna 5 should be on Monday. This is crunch week, guys. The end of this week is the deadline. I need 4 more lunar missions by the end of this week. So Kerbal is in real crunch mode, which sucks because there's a Starship launch and a crew launch next week. Oh, I'm so screwed. Oh my god, I'm so freaking screwed. Heads up, the rover repair missions are broken. We could just auto-complete it. Shuttle parts and a reusable heavy lifter, please. The deadline's the 24th, guys. We're so boned. This one's gonna be close. But I'm confident. I'm confident in the systems right now. That's what's good. I'm confident in the systems. This thing it'll work. I'm confident in the systems. We gotta go. Secret Me, you want to do something like that? Absolutely. Where you want to build it? What's that, Airborne? We need to go to the Minecraft 9 map. Nice. SpaceX needs these guarding Boca Chica. That would be awesome. All right. The crew launch is at 6 a.m. at least. Yeah, Loopy, that's good. It doesn't go into Kerbal time. Secret Me, build right here. You have this plot. Make sure your apartment building has a parking lot. How about you build on this corner right here? Build on that corner and build the parking lot here. Is that fair? That works. Cool. Build opposite Swaggerheim. Swagger, you're getting an apartment next door. DPX working on the McDoodles over there. Sus Park is there. Is this an open Minecraft server? Fighting, it's for any followers over 3 months. You're more than welcome to come in. We're building the shipyard, and we're going to finish the shipyard, but we're also building a city. This has just turned into me playing City Skylines in KSP with you guys. City Skylines, I wish. This just turned into me playing City Skylines with Minecraft. And you guys build all the buildings. I build and zone roads. I'm literally playing cities in Minecraft. I don't see anybody complaining. Right now, guys, I'm taking solicitations for buildings for this section right here. Any buildings in this area can be, you could build whatever up to 5 to 6 stories tall, like these size buildings. All right, nothing too tall in this area. I want to keep building these buildings, right? And then over here on this peninsula, I want to build the road out there, and then I want downtown over here. We're going to build, that's where the tall buildings can go. I think that would be cool. Where would the Chad Tier fairing ship go? Right there. No subways and metros yet. Do we want to do a strip mall somewhere? I think a strip mall could be good right here, Swag. I think that's kind of a good spot for it. Especially if we make the road go this way, having a big parking lot and then all the buildings up against the road right there. I think that's a good idea. Then have like a loading dock on the back. But we'll get into zoning that a little bit later. An observatory? We'd need to put it up on a hill somewhere, but we could. Yeah, anyway. Guys, I'm going to switch us over to racing. It is time to race. We're going to race open wheel at Imola. My favorite. You know why I like Imola so much? It's a really difficult track. Yeah, Imola is the mission mode of racetracks. So, we're going to start up Friday night racing.